One other change up front. Isaac Lundestrom is going to start on left wing with Leo Carlson and Robbie Fabry, as the line's shaken up a little bit by Greg Cronin as the Ducks continue to try to find offense. The wingers come in, and it's Minnesota that controls the puck. Jackson Lacombe trying to push it down low, and what a chance for Johansson in front. And Mityukov was there to knock it away. Chased around the boards by Marco Rossi. He feeds it to the point. Long shot from Faber, tipped and off the goalpost. The Wild recently went to Pittsburgh as Dostal fights one off the shoulder, and that was expected to be his last trip to Pittsburgh. As this one gets through from Middleton, and it gets off behind Dostal. Minnesota strikes first.
But this was a puck that was knocked back into the middle of the ice, and Middleton was there to scoop it up with all kinds of traffic. And I'm not sure how that puck got back. We'll be able to see it here, but you know, scramble around, nobody can cover it, and then it's fished out. Oh, you know what? It was a real nice play by Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek just kicked it back, and look at that shot by Middleton, keeping pucks alive in that offensive zone. That's a good sign. When Anaheim starts recovering pucks on dump-ins, that's a very good thing.
Here's a 2-on-1 as Foligno busts in. It's Middleton with him, and Foligno scores. He used Middleton as a decoy. 2-0 Wild.
So he's not a guy that's going to score a lot of goals. He's pretty much a 10-12 goal scorer on average his career, but he zips this one, and it goes right through the 5-hole. Happens sometimes, and Lucas Dostal's just got to shake that off. You could see perfectly placed shot over the height.
And they dump it right back into the Minnesota zone. Middleton wheels it away. Faber's pass through the middle is broken up. And right down the slot. Big save by Gustavsson as they get the sixth attacker on. Holds long enough for Gaudreau to drop it off. Off the bench comes Boldy to join the play. Kaprizov hands it off out high to Zuccarello. Kaprizov right circle, scores!
Wow.
Man, did he get that off in a hurry. It's 3-0 Minnesota.
Oh, what a shot. You know, he's too wide open, though. There's too much space. It's Kirill Kaprizov. Someone's got to be on his hip. There's a lot of movement from the Wild, and the Ducks kind of lose Kaprizov. You see Mityukov was slow to get over to pressure the shot, but what a shot that was.
8th of the season for set to begin the second period at Honda Center. Kirill Kaprizov has one of the 3 Minnesota goals, and the Wild on top as we are underway for these Wild. Hartman trying to get it back to the point, but that was broken up, and Killorn starts back. Backhand pass into the middle, tip. Here's Zegras, he's in on a break, and he's caught from behind. A penalty coming up to Minnesota. This is going to go against Foligno, who hooked him. They are going to call this a penalty shot,
wow.
Brian. I was wondering. Not sure he takes instruction. He knows exactly what to do in these situations. And he'll go mano-a-mano with Filip Gustavsson. Fans on their feet at Honda Center as Zegras approaches off of right wing. Slows down. And his backhander missed.
And Zegras is just going to airmail this backhand over top of the crossbar. He had space. Gustavsson plays it magnificently. See, when a player's moving in that slow, you can't be at the top of the goal crease because he can go around you.
The other was Kaprizov, who had 38 goals in his last 48. Oh, Gustavsson with a series of big saves as Terry's shot produced a rebound, and then a kick save on that one. Bakanainen tries to snap it quickly and misses the mark. Terry with it again, and a one-time shot from Vetrano ends up staying in the barn off the glass and pitched out of the zone and out center ice by Boldy.
The best shift of the game for the Ducks. They've recovered pucks. They continue to put pressure on Gustavsson, and that was his best sequence. He made some great stops.
Terry out of the corner now for Vetrano in the slot off the glove of Gustavsson. Drought of not scoring. They're just 1 for their last 17, and they turn it over here. Lundestrom ahead for Vetrano, shorthanded off the glove of Gustavsson.
That's the best shift from the Wild, perhaps in this period.
Brought back in by Zuccarello, finds the trailer. That's off a mask of Dostal, whose stick is stuck in the dasher board in that Zamboni corner. Meantime, Ducks the other way. Ross Johnston on the redirect, turned away. Great save by Gustavsson. Chisholm puts it down low. Gaudreau got it in front. Great blocker, saved by Dostal, putting it out of play off the stick of Foligno. Filip Gustavsson, fifth-year man out of Sweden. Came over for Cam Talbot from the Ottawa Senators. There's Carlson denied by Gustavsson. And it'll come around the boards and out. And look out, this foot race. And Trennan gets inside on Vakanainen. And a save made by Dostal. Wow.
Good stop. Good. They're talking about making it mandatory in the minor leagues, and I think that would be a real good idea. You know, veteran players aren't going to put it on for the most part. Yep. It's just like visors, you know, and until it was made mandatory, a lot of players just refuse to put the visor on it. I think the same thing's going to apply. And I'll add this too, John. The technology's getting better. They're getting more comfortable, and it won't be. You won't have that excuse that it's just something that you can't play without affecting your performance.
Chances are it'll be grandfathered in.
And surgeries on both his hip and back during the off season, and you know, those back surgeries sometimes take players a long time.
Robbie Fabry busts in and scores his 100th National Hockey League goal.
Oh, good for Robbie Fabry. You know, the Ducks were changing, so Fabry was all by himself when he picks up this puck in the neutral zone. Direct path to the net once he gets this puck. Watch this. Improves his shooting angle and just whips it. I think that goes between the arm and the body. If Gustavsson will get a good look at it here. Yes, it does.
Here's Johansson trying to steer it ahead. Boldy comes up with it, cuts his way to the front of the net. A right pad save made by Dostal. Killorn in the bumper position. Fabry mishandles it off the wall. Strome got it across. Zegras off the glove of Gustavsson.
There's a stick missing for the penalty killers. You got to exploit that up top.
Zellweger back to Vetrano, and that went off of Gustavsson and out of play.
Boy, Gustavsson with
Wild still possessed. Shot redirected by Hartman, but blocked in front. Johnston trying to skate away with it, but Rossi knocks it off his stick. Ross uses his body to shield the puck, and now Lacombe hits the brakes, throws it off the back of his own net, and they score.
Wow, that's just another bad turnover.
As he gets the goal, it's 4-1.
Lacombe just throws it off the side of the net, and then it's a pass and a wide open net. And nothing that Dostal can do about that. Again, it's just execution, lack of concentration, and it ends up costing the Ducks the fourth goal of this game.
Fourth-year man out of Boston College, out there along with Joel Eriksson-Ek as they win the draw. Kaprizov got it in front, and Eriksson-Ek robbed by Dostal. And he's picked up a couple of points tonight, both even strength. Faber, as they work it around the perimeter, floats it towards the net. It's off of Dostal. Rossi digging, and they convert the rebound. I believe it was Kaprizov.
No, it was tipped on the way to the goal. Just a little wrist shot from Faber at the top of the power play. Simple play, but you have people in front of the net. Choose for the goaltender. Watch this shot. Just a little wrist shot. Look at Rossi. Gets a touch on that puck. Now the rebound is there, and I think you're right. We'll get a look at it here and see who pokes that in. It is Kaprizov who jams it in over the line.
Middleton throws it away right into the slot. Dumoulin, big rebound off of Gustavsson all the way to the boards. Vakanainen keeps it alive. Mitnyakov tries again, and that went off the Minnesota netminder. Into the equipment of Terry. Gudas just missed off the end boards. McTavish tried to bank it in off of Gustavsson. Brushed back to the line. Vakanainen across. Gudas got a tip. Score! Off the stick of McTavish. And the Ducks get a consolation prize.
Well, this is a nifty little tip, actually. Hits the top of the stick of McTavish and pops right up in the air and over the shoulder. Simple play. Gudas just kind of wrists it in front. You know what? It hits the stick and then hits his own leg. Watch this. Here's the tip. Going to hit himself and then pop right up over the shoulder of the goaltender.
Are going to win their second game of this road trip by an identical final score of 5-2, the same tally in which they were victorious last night in San Jose, as the horn sounds. And now tempers flare at center ice. Ross Johnston has a hold of someone. I can't tell who that is.